Musk renews firing threat after being stymied by federal officials. Bill Maher's report Elon Musk, President Donald Trump's point person to root out what he says is government waste, on Monday renewed his threat to fire federal workers who do not comply with his demand to justify their jobs, even after the Trump administration said workers did not have to respond. The U.S. agency that oversees federal employees said on Monday it could ignore a weekend email from Musk that required them to summarize their work or face losing their jobs. The directive sparked widespread confusion across the federal government and raised questions about how much actual authority Musk, the world's richest man, possesses within the administration. As the deadline for response grew near on Monday, Musk, whom Trump appointed to head up a newly named Department of Government Efficiency that Trump has tasked to radically downsize the government, seemed to acknowledge that his plan had run aground. The email request was utterly trivial, as the standard for passing the test was to type some words and press send. Musk posted on X, the social media site he owns. If so many failed even that inane test, urged on in some cases by their managers. Musk went on to say, subject to the discretion of the president, they will be given another chance. Failure to respond a second time will result in termination. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Musk's remarks. It was unclear whether Musk was aware of the guidance the U.S. Office of Personnel Management released earlier on Monday, telling human resources officials at federal agencies that employees would not be let go for not replying to Musk's email, nor were staff required to respond to it. The memo said responding to the email was voluntary. It also urged employees not to share confidential, sensitive, or classified information in their responses, a concern of critics of Musk's action. Even after that guidance was issued, some agencies nudged their employees to respond.